So today I topped with Mystic Mind Burn again, and I had a lot of changes since the last build. So what's the same is Triple Oath, and those aren't the only monsters I play now. I play one Time Maiden, and then one Michion.
Put it over here. That's really glary over there.
So I play the Time Maiden, so I could special summon it when I control no monsters. I could then tribute it off to search out the Michion, and then swing with Michion to half their life points. And then when this gets returned, on the standby phase, I could banish this, and then search out the Michion again, half their life points again, and then they'll be at 2,000. For traps.
Spells.
Spells. Of course, best spell in the deck, Pot of Duality, Mystic Mind. So, explains itself, stalls out the game until I could burn my opponent for a game. And these are some of the ways I get to it. Double Pot of Duality, triple Pot of Extravagance.
Stop moving in the glare.
Triple Card of Demise.
Come on, just continue.
Double Demise of the Land. I switched these with Terraforming because with Terraforming it would always get ashed, and with this I could always set it, and then on my opponent's turn whenever they special summon, I can activate it and then activate from deck, so I can't get ashed and then I can't get red rebooted either. And then my burn cards, I play only 2 Dark Snake Syndrome and then triple Wave Motion Cannon. I cut back on the traps. It's just because I would have a lot of burn traps in the back row, and then no way to get to Mystic Mine itself. So some hands I would just have a lot of chain burn cards, and it would just do me no help. And then this pretty much puts my opponent on a timer, and then add this, I always win. Almost. And then I main deck the one Scold Oracle. So if my opponent's main decking Twin Twisters or Heavy Storm Duster, I'll always look at the top 3 cards of the deck every turn, and then put whatever type of back row hate on the bottom so they never draw into it. And onto the traps.
Arguably the most important part.
Right now I main the evenly matches. It helps me break through boards when I go second, when I don't open up.
You got Geometrio?
Yeah. Main deck Dark Bribe. Pretty much main deck back row hate just to deal with it. Geometrio just to keep the Mystic Mine up.
Hold on, explain the combo with Geometrio and evenly matched.
Evenly matched. So when they have tokens on their side of the field, they are forced to keep those tokens because ruling states that you can't banish tokens face down. So they would have to keep the tokens, and then they have to banish everything else.
Yep. So no matter what they have on the field, they have to banish everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because you cannot banish tokens face down.
Exactly. So if I go a Geometrio, and then I just go evenly match, they'll have to banish everything else.
Tough.
Of course, triple Metaverse. Double Trap Trick. I cut it down to 2 because of this next card, Jar of Avarice. So when they pop my Mystic Mine and my Dark Bribes and my Metaverses and my burn cards, I could always just Jar of Avarice, shuffle everything back in, and then go back to playing again and get my field spell. So that's the whole main deck. Side deck, I have the second Goddess Gold's Oracle, just so I could see it more often, just because I know my opponent's going to main deck more back row hate, so I want to make sure that they never get to it. 2 sphere modes, just any big board deck, just to get rid of everything. Triple Mask of Restrict. True Dracos is the hardest matchup of this deck, just because they'll keep tributing off their continuous spell and keep popping Mystic Mine. So I want to make sure that the only way they could pop their back row is with the Dragonic Diagram itself. So it's a lot easier for me to deal with. The Judgment, just more background negation.
Right.
The Extra Time Maiden and the Sandion. So this burns for 2,000. So if you search out the Michion twice, and then somehow miraculously draw into this because it's Yu-Gi-Oh! You search off this one next because then they're at 2,000, and then you just game them with this. And then my last 6 cards, Ojama Duo and Rivalry of Warlord. So what I would do with this is if I'm afraid of Denko, I'll side into Duo with a trio, and then activate Duo and Trio all together. So the whole field is Ojama token, so they can't even link them away into Nightmares because they're all the same names. And then if I flip Rivalry, they also can't link off into anything that's not a light or a beast. Actually, no. Anything that's not a beast. So, that's it.
Thank you for watching.
Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you really enjoyed this video, be sure to click on one of these 2 available videos on the screen. Thank you for watching.